Shalom. First, giving all acknowledgement to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. And of course, giving double honors to the men in whom I learned this truth from. Beginning with the apostles, the others of Great Millstone. And just a quick video because I came across this article on RT News. Just had me meditating a little bit on a few precepts. Because like I said, I came across this article. It says viral video claims to show Trump's border wall collapse under the wrath of Hurricane Hanna. So like I said, I just came across this video and, just had me thinking, meditating on some precepts because, matter of fact, because I'm not going to read the article, but I'll play this quick video, this quick clip that someone posted via Twitter. Just play this real quick. So yeah, like I said, so supposedly, because in the article they were saying that all this construction work that was being done to build this wall, Trump's wall, it was taken down by basically they're trying to give credit to Mother Nature, which those of the faith know, whenever instances like this happen, it's the power of Yahweh Shemel Shai. But in this article, they were trying to disclaim that theory. They were trying to say, oh no, it wasn't in fact, weather conditions. It was such and such. But nevertheless, like I said, I came across this article, and it had me, just meditating on certain precepts because I'm sure that whoever watches or sees this video, you can kind of relate. Me personally, when I'm out and about taking care of business, running errands or whatever, everywhere I go, there's some type of construction work. They're always in the process of building some type of infrastructure. Because again, it has me thinking about these certain precepts, like the book of Psalms, the 49th chapter in the 11th verse, where it says their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. All right, so again, being that Esau, he's in the mindset that his kingdom is going to be here forever. These devils really have it in their thoughts that they're never going to be taken out of power and their kingdom is going to reign forever. Like I said, I brought up the example, every time I go out, it seems like, there's always some type of construction work. They're always in the process of, building up something as if, we're going to be here. As if this kingdom is going to be prolonged for another, 20, 30, 40, 100 years or so, because again, these devils have it in their minds that they really believe that they're going to be here forever, and for the most part, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he allows them to, continue to build these infrastructures and, do these things just so he can bring them down, because again, they really do have it in their minds. They have it set in their minds that they're going to be here forever and they're never going to be taken out of power, even to the point where Yahweh Shai shows up. These devils, they really do believe that, They really do believe that they can take on Yahushua and the angels. You know, just because again, these devils, they're very prideful. You know, but yeah, we those of the faith know and understand that it's Yahweh Bashim Shai. Ultimately this is his movie. And he's the one, allowing these things to go on, allowing these things to take place. But nevertheless, knowing the scriptures, understanding the precepts, it's Yahweh Bashim Shai that he's the one that builds up and tears out. He's the one that he's the one that heals and wounds. Like certain precepts, like Deuteronomy to the what is that? Deuteronomy 32, and I think it's 39, where it says, "See now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand." So again, ultimately, Yahweh Bashim Shai, he's the one that's in control, complete control. You know, um, you know, um, the Heavenly Father, he gave power unto Esau for a certain period of time. Set those boundaries, for Esau, and pretty much, handed over this world, gave this world unto them. Referencing Job 9:24, where the earth is given into the, to the hand of the wicked, to fulfill his will. That's what Esau, that's what these devils, that's what they don't understand. They're fulfilling the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai. All right, but nevertheless, ultimately, it's Yahweh Bashim Shai that's ultimately in control. He allowed Esau to get to a certain point, and now he's fulfilled pretty much his role, his lot. Done everything that he's supposed to do. Now, it's time for him to be taken out of power, and it's time for his kingdom to be, um, it's time for his kingdom to come to an end. But again, these devils have it in their heart that they're going to rule forever. They really believe that in their hearts. That they're going to be here forever. That's again, that's why you're always seeing construction, and they're always working on these projects where they're building all these infrastructures and things of that nature, because they really believe that they don't have that they're not going to be taken out of power. And again, that's ultimately that's Yahweh Bashim Shai, just like he did with in ancient Egypt with the Pharaoh. When he hardened Pharaoh's heart, and that's the same thing he's doing today with Esau. He's putting it in their minds that, and he's making them believe that they're really going to rule forever. But again, ultimately, whenever someone's in power, whenever someone comes in power, and when someone's taken out of power, that's Yahweh Bashim Shai. Because again, it's the Lord. He's the one that builds up, and he's the one that tears down. He's the one that wounds. He heals. He's in control of everything. He does it all. He's the mastermind of it all. That's what these devils, they don't get. That's what they don't understand. Yahweh Bashim Shai, he's the one that's in control. And I'm going to Malachi, the first chapter, and verse 4 says, "Whereas Edom saith, We are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh hath indignation forever." So you see the point being that these devils, Edom, Esau, which is the so-called white man, these so-called Caucasians, All right. Though they, there's many instances where, might have a natural disaster or hurricane, whatever the case may be. It causes millions of dollars in damages, property damages, businesses destroyed and whatnot. But you saw, he has it in his heart that, hey, and we're gonna come back from this, and we're gonna come back bigger and better. We're gonna come back stronger. That's what these devils. That's what they believe. You know, and again, Yahweh Shemel Shai, he's the one that's putting it in the minds of these Edomites to think that way, because again, he's the one ultimately giving them the power to, you know, because even if they do come back stronger and better, whatever the case may be, it's Yahweh Shemel Shai. He's the one that's allowing them to do so, just so he can build them, just so he can tear them down again. He allows them to build themselves up just so he can tear them down. Just to show, that power. And again, that's what these devils don't understand. That's what they don't get. It's all this is all being controlled by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Just like with the nation of Israel. There was a point in time or certain points in time where we ruled and then we were taken out of power. That was Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, it tells you that. You can go to Amos. Just pulling a small example. Amos 9:11. It says, "In that day will I rise up the tabernacle of David that has fallen," and that's we're currently in that process now. Yahweh Shem Shai, he's raising up the tabernacle of David. You got the house of David, the house of Saul. All right, you got the believing. The believing believers and the non-believers. It's all. This is all being controlled by Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, and ultimately, he's raising up the tabernacle of David because ultimately he's the one that brought it down. He's the one that tore it down. And again, it's because of our wickedness, but nevertheless, Yahweh Shem Shai, again, because when the ancient Israelites, when we ruled, we ruled for a certain period of time, but then eventually, we started going off and dealing in wickedness, and Yahweh Shem Shai, he took us out of power. Again, because he heals, he wounds and he heals. The power, the control is completely in his hands. So again, that's why right now, because right now the house of Israel, the house of David for a period of time, it was fallen, but now, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's raising it up, raising it back up. So again, and it's no different with Esau. Yahweh Shem Shai, he allowed Esau to become the superpower of the world. He allowed Esau to run run this planet. Give him all this power and this wealth and all these riches. But now, his time is running out. And again, it's going to be Yahweh Shem Shai to bring these devils out of power. So, hey man, it's a beautiful thing, to understand these things and to witness it. It's a beautiful thing. All credit is due unto Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So like I said, I just saw this article and it just had me thinking on these things because again, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he allows these devils, to continue to be built. Be built up to a point, and then just so he can bring them back down. Because again, Esau, he's persistent. He's going to keep coming back. But again, Yahweh Shem Shai, he's going to allow them to come back just so he can bring them down. But the time is coming where Esau, he's going to be down, and he's not going to come back up. So just a short video. Yahweh, you were edified, once again, giving all acknowledgement and all credit to Yahweh Shem Shai. Once again, I'm giving double honors, much respects to the man in who I learned this truth from. Though I be not a part of any camp, I learned and I study under the doctrine, the teachings and learnings of the doctrine of Great Millstone. So I give, I show my, credit, give credit to, the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. All right, it's all through the Spirit. All right, so, until next time, I say shalom.